Greetings. Welcome back to the Morning Breadcast. I am Mark Krishik, your host with Digging for End Time Truths. And we are back this week for a new series of Morning Breadcasts. And this one is going to be pretty pertinent because we are going to talk about today's times and Bible times. It's kind of going to be a prophecy update, so to speak. And we are going to touch on what is actually happening out there and how it relates to Bible prophecy. I also am going to leave a link of a show that I did with Pastor Artie Kasimis out of Norwalk, Connecticut in the description below. We do a show weekly, and it is End Times Today. So I would go and check that out because that's going to kind of be what we're talking about. And we get a little bit more into the discussion. But what I wanted to do, I kind of wanted to make this a Bible study, so to speak, just like we start off our day with the Word all the time here at the Morning Breadcast. And we are going to do that again. We are going to start today. And we are going to start, I'm going to start by just making you aware of an article. I watched the program also, and I watched the presentation by President Trump and the tech industry gurus that were with him. And this is out of the Health Tech newsletter. Trump and tech tycoons stoke the health AI hype and Stargate. So it's a new program called Stargate that these tech giants are investing $500 billion with a B dollars into. Okay, and it's going to be focused around AI and super AI and medical technology, especially. Okay, and it's going to have a lot to do with what we went through a few years ago with the medical procedure that everyone was encouraged, if not mandated, to get. One of the tech giants, I'm going to quote him real quick, that says, "We will be amazed at how quickly we are curing this cancer and that one and heart disease, and what this will do for the ability to cure the diseases at a rapid rate. I think will be among the most important things this technology does." Okay, so we're talking about last days, and we're talking about things that the Lord predicted, and these things are now coming to roost. We're talking about technologies and things that when these prophecies were written had no possibility of making any sense, and now they are clear as a bell. Okay, and I want to quote out of Daniel chapter 12 and verse 4, and it says this. This is the Amplified Version. "But as for you, Daniel, conceal these words and seal up the scroll until the end of time. Many will go back and forth and search anxiously through the scroll, and knowledge of the purpose of God as revealed by his prophets will greatly increase." Okay, so that's the Amplified Version of a scripture out of Daniel 12, verse 4, that talks about these truths will be unsealed to us, right, at the end times. And what's going to happen? That many are going to go back and forth and search anxiously through the scroll, through the scriptures, through the Old Testament prophet scriptures that talks about these things that are going to happen. And these clearly are what we're talking about right now. We're searching anxiously through the scrolls, as Daniel was told here, right? And knowledge of the purpose of God as revealed by his prophets will greatly increase. So why am I bringing this up, and why is this important for me to put in a morning breadcast? Well, we need to be aware that the times are moving forward, and it doesn't matter who is in the Oval Office. It doesn't matter what's going to happen. In Revelation, in the first chapter, John is told, write the things that must come to pass. They must happen. They have to happen. I don't care who's sitting in the seat. I don't care what you say, what you pray. These things are going to happen. So why or how are they happening? I don't know. All I know is God is allowing it to happen, and it is moving forward at a rapid pace. So this current thing that I'm talking about here, this Stargate and the investment of $500 billion into AI technology it's going to be a very clear and very succinct control mechanism that they're going to have all of your data. The first stage of this is going to be to build 10 plants of 50,000 square feet each. That's 500,000 square feet of data storage for yours and mine and everyone else's information. So they're going to use that information and they're going to put it into some kind of medical procedure that they're going to put into your body that's going to detect what's going on in your body, and it's going to cure things before they even manifest. So it's going to be popular. It's going to be deceiving, to be real honest with you, and people are going to have to make a choice. So God is letting us know in advance that these things are going to be unsealed, right? And the scroll is going to be opened, and people are going to search through the scriptures and find out the purpose that God has revealed by his prophets. So these things are now coming to pass, okay? These are scriptures that are written thousands of years ago, and we are watching them come to pass. There's other things that are happening in the Middle East, and there's other things that are happening in the economy, and all the things that are happening in the governments of the world. So I just encourage you to watch. I just encourage you to keep your nose in the book, your knees on the ground, and your ears to the Spirit of God, and do not be deceived, because God is in charge and things are not always what they seem. And I will see you again next time on the Morning Breadcast. Take care.